Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Um, okay. Just a test stream to see what it is that I did wrong earlier on. Because I did something wrong. And, yeah, I don't like it. Here we go. So, I've got a stream going now. Test stream ready for tomorrow's GME news. A little announcement there, and I think I can see the chat, so I'm just going to put in there, hey guys, can I have some feedback, please? There we go. So what I've done is I believe that I can see the live chat now. I don't know how long the delay is, the latency, but I believe that should be good. And yeah, okay. Oh, hey Jeff, thank you, brilliant. Okay, so this is just a test for tomorrow because I did a live stream a little while ago and I couldn't see anybody. I couldn't see anybody's messages, and because of that, it was causing me a little bit of like confusion. So really great that you came here. Thanks for that. That's pretty much told me everything that I need to know. And can I just confirm, please, that you can see? Um, can I confirm that you can see me in the picture? And whoop, wrong one. That's hey, here I am. Probably best to bring me down here and shrink this ugly mug right down to here. That way you can see the charts properly. Yeah, can I just confirm that you can see everything there? Everything's good. Please. All right. Yep. Just need some confirmation, please, please, family, that you can see me and you can see my charts here. Yeah, and I want to confirm that I can see your messages. Ah. Nope. Da, 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 da. So those of you who've just come in and had a look, I am using OBS instead of OBS Studios. OBS Studios instead of OBS Labs. And it's a little bit different, so I just want to make sure that I'm doing things right, ready for tomorrow, because I want to put a live stream out there tomorrow at a point where Trade Spotting and Rocky Outcrop are not streaming, so that I'm not getting in their way. And it also means that, yeah, that they can come in and enjoy things too. But what I need to know is if you can see me okay, if everything's all good and you can see me, and if I can read your comments as you do your comments. So, yeah. So if I can enlarge myself, I can even give you a nice big ugly shot of my mug. Ah, here's Johnny. Yeah. There's a good place. There's a good place to be. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Hey Tony, do you do DD as well as TA? Mike, nice for you to be here and give us some input. But I need to know if you guys can see me, see my charts, and also if you can read my writing. can you see my text? Text, face, and charts. Okay, I'm not really going into a lot of guys today, which is why I've sort of headed it as being a test, because it really is. But yeah, I can do a little bit if you want while I'm here. What is it you want me to look at or talk about? Hang on a minute. I want to bring up that chat so that I can see what you're saying. There we go. Hey Tony, do you do DD as well as TA? Thanks, I'm glad to be here. Charts are great, yes, and sounds all good. Can see and hear you. Thanks, Chris, very much. What are your specialities, crypto or stocks? Okay, so you're asking me if I do DD. Do you mean due diligence? In other words, do I go into sort of like fundamentals of a crypto or a stock and find out, just to start delving and digging into them? Is that what it is that you're asking me? If it is what you're asking me, yes, I do. Not exactly. Cool. Okay, so yes, I do. In fact, I'm doing that right now into GME because of the failure to deliver on the stocks. It was on the 24th of June. Not really. I'm not really. What's the word I'm looking for? Up to speed with it at the moment. So I've got to wait until I've really done my due diligence, and then I can come on here and give you stuff where I'm speaking with freedom of speech, not speaking because I've watched somebody else's video for 5 minutes. The person that I like to look at is if we go onto YouTube and I bring it up here, you'll see my searches and things. This girl's great, but he's great. Obviously Rocky's great, Trade Spotting's great. If I go to history, I don't know if I bring up Andy Lee's video. I don't know if they'll end up trying to copyright me and stuff, so I don't want to watch him while I'm on here. But yeah, he's just done a video. It was there you go, 7 minutes. So if you watch that on double time, then you're going to get that. You're going to go through that in 3 minutes. He's just talking a little bit about it, but yes, I do go into it, and I think that fundamental analysis is as important as a technical analysis, because the technicals won't turn around and say, yeah, Elon Musk's about to buy or dump Bitcoin, is it? It's not going to tell you those things. So understanding the markets before the price goes up or the price goes down, I think is fundamentally really, really important. So that is something that I do, and is something that I'm bringing out this video for tomorrow on GME, and it's all about that particular stock and what's going on there. So leave me to do my due diligence, and tomorrow when I come on, I'll be able to speak a little bit more with a bit more freedom of speech. So is there any stock in particular you want me to look at, Mike? And again, thanks for coming back to me on that, Chris. So while you guys are sort of coming back to me on it, and I'll sort of keep this chat here now, I understand what it is that I've got to do. I'll enlarge that, and then I won't miss out on any of your comments, okay? So I've got you guys now. I can see you when you chat and you bring up a chat. I can see it. Something I would be interested in is, can you guys see each other's chat? Is it a live chat where you guys can see each other's conversation and talk amongst yourselves, or is it hidden? Because I can't see it. Yes, we can. That's cool. All right. Let me just I'll just bring up a little bit. I did a YouTube live a minute ago. We can see each other's chat. Thank you very much, Jeff. That's awesome. Okay, that's good. because sometimes it's good to have like a bit of a chat amongst yourselves whilst the charts are rolling. That way you can ask questions, talk among yourselves, and if it's anything that I'm talking about whilst anything I'm talking about that you guys can sort of say, hey, he's talking about it now, then you can turn around and bring attention to it, which is I find that really helpful. And not only that, with the family and the community, you know each other because you end up seeing each other's name on there all the time or whatever. So that's really important. Yeah. So what I've got on here for Bitcoin, you have to tell me what it is. Could you take a look at UTME? So it's something I haven't been asked to do before. Um, Chris, are you okay? Okay, give us a sec. UTME. Wow. Okay, let's full transparency. I don't need that on there, do I? Okay, let me get rid of that for a sec. YouTube. Let's bring up da, 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 da. DD meaning in trading, that due diligence. Right, what was I doing? I was going for hang on a sec, guys. It was UTME. Yeah, full transparency. I don't know who UTME are. I'm assuming they're a gaming. Yeah, let's go into Market Watch. See what they are. Oh, actually, I was looking at these the other week. Yeah, I know who they are. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. See what the charts are saying. All right. While I'm doing this, right, while I'm looking at this UTME, and I'll give you my sort of breakdown on it. If you want to fill me in as to what the hell happened 2 weeks ago to make it dump so hard, and yeah, and is there a trade? Well, it's only we got so the 6th of April. That's as far as it goes back to. So I'm assuming that was the opening, was it? Yeah, I'm assuming that was the opening. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so the histogram of the MACD is going up, which is good. I'll bear that in mind for now. I think looking at the whole thing, we've kind of got an opening and a bounce at that opening there. The VPVR hasn't really got a lot of history to kind of look at. And if I remember right, when I went into it to go and get it, it was it was UTME. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not on something, right? Yeah, so it is the Nasdaq. There was only one exchange, so that I'm assuming that was the initial coin offering. So yeah, so it's just come and bounced off of that, which is it is what it is. You haven't really got a lot of data to be going with. The Ichimoku cloud hasn't given us enough time to be able to sort of give us anything. Same with the Bollinger Bands, and moving averages aren't really going to give us a lot because there's not really a lot to go by on past history. Volume was high here, coming down, but volume's increased here as we've got this green candle. I just see bounce there. There's not really a lot I can do, buddy. I mean, I can go down to the 4 hour and sort of say what's going on here. Is there anything that I can see? This is it. This is the interesting thing, right? Is that when you go down and you start looking at different time frames on a new position on a new coin or something without in history, you've got nothing to go. You've got nothing to go on. Um, as far as the RSI is concerned, we've gone into oversold. Uh, yeah, oversold territory, which is good. But we haven't got a double bounce for us to get any kind of bullish divergence. A little bit of bullish divergence there, but that's kind of played out. The amount of percentage as that is, I'd say that bullish divergence is now played out. So yeah, and that's just on the hourly. So when you kind of come out to the daily, there is nothing apart from this bounce here. And on the daily, we have gone into oversold as well. It's looking okay. It's looking like it could bounce on the daily, and on the 4 hour, it's looking okay. The histogram's it's turning. We've gone into oversold. Look at the weekly. There ain't going to be many candles to look at. Obviously this little wick here, but when you bring it down, Arguably an M pattern there. If that was an M pattern, it's very difficult, very difficult. You've really given me a challenge there. Um, if that is an Adam and Eve or an M pattern, then we can clone that, strike up and grab it and bring it down to the. I didn't clone, did it? Yeah, but kind of bring it down to where it broke out, which was there, and that which means the price target would be there, and it went through that as well. So if we just get a horizontal ray and stick that kind of here, then that is where I would imagine that we might find a little bit of resistance, maybe, possibly find a bit of resistance there. If I pull that down and just bring back the daily, we should get some more candles on the VPVR. One of the positive things about it is we can look at the entire history of the stock on the VPVR. Yeah, so see where that white line is, where that ray is, just there, okay? We've got the whole visible range just showing us. If I move that horizontal ray and look at the point of control, the biggest candle coming out there, the POC, the biggest candle, that point of control, that was exactly where my ray was just then. So yeah, we've got some confluence in the thoughts there of the measured move of the M pattern bringing us down to the $15.5 or the 15, yeah, 50. Hang on, let's get this right. 1588, okay. Yeah, 1588. That's like kind of confluence, if you like, of anything that I can give you. Mate, I'm so sorry, I can't really give you anything more than that. Let's have a look. What we got? Don't forget to like, guys. I need likes because this channel isn't going to grow without people liking, without love. I don't want your money. Just want you to just subscribe and like, so the algorithm picks me up because I've got a lot of competition. And yeah, I need you guys. We can see each other. Take a look at UTME. That was by Chris. Cool. Dankabar. Hey Tony. Cool. Jose. I'm back. 6 people watching. Nice. Give Tony a like. Thanks, Jeff. More crypto. I'm into a coin, but I'm not sure what I think of a crypto startup, i.e. the usability of the B2B Binance coin, I'm guessing, which I bought. The coin is ERSDL, if you could look at the fundamentals. Okay. That's why you're asking me about the due diligence. Okay. Let's have a look at that one. Okay. Just heard about it. I was looking stuff up for it as you are, lol. Funny. Sup, Tony, popping in for quick. Yo, Phil, good to see you. Dropped a like. Thank you very much, mate. You're a good man. Thank you for looking up more on the drop that happened. Thank you. Yeah, do, because that's obviously key. Interesting thing is, well, it's not interesting. It's just factual, and it is. History just dictates the fact that it is, and I'm afraid that it is. So if you're in this, normally what happens when you've got a pattern that plays out, normally the price ends up like it has done here. It's come down. It's fulfilled the move, the M pattern. It's gone past it, which it normally does, but you would normally take your profits here once the pattern's played out, and then the rest is just fluff because you don't know what it's going to do. But with regard to how much further it's going to go, but one thing that pretty much always happens is we end up coming up and testing it, and the point where you take your profits is now would then for a few touches become resistance and then flip to support, and then away we go, and eventually it'll just do whatever it's going to do or go to nothing. I don't really, the new company. I'm guessing that's their IPO, initial coin offering, or yeah, that's it. All right, so that's me there for that one, and I'm just gonna go and have a look into that coin for you, bro. So that's UTME. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. I'm gonna flag him yellow, which means keep your eye on. And let's go into that other one for you. What you wanted to look at. 7 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. If you could like, if you haven't already, because I've only got 5 likes, but there's only 5 of you, 5 likes, but 7 of you watching. So there's a couple of you that haven't liked. So please, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, so you want me to give that a coin a look at? Where is it? You told me to look at it. It is called ERSDL. ERSDL. Let's have a look. ERSDL. To tether. Qcoin. Yeah. All right. Really? That's funny. Okay. Do you think it is? UN Federal Reserve Token, do you think it is? Or do you think that's just the name of it? Yeah, we'll have to have a look into that one. Let's just have a look. Um, ERSDL, ERSDL, ERSDL. If if it is, I'm surprised that the only thing that's coming up on is Qcoin, because yeah. All right, I'll tell you where I'm going to go to first before I start looking at anything else. Is the first place I will go to, which is there. ERSDL. Okay, so October 20, so it's nearly a year old. 8 months old. Started taking traction. Yeah, okay. The live year, yeah, 24 hours. If you would like to know where to buy the Federal Reserve, Qcoin, Bitmark, Uniswap, of course, listed on. I don't think. I mean, who knows? The thing is, right? Anybody can create a coin. Anybody can create an ERC20 token. It's very easy, and all it takes is just to copy and paste a few things in, and yeah, it can be quite dangerous. But I don't know the history of this. But if it is anything to do with the Federal Reserve, they're not going to allow us to get in on it, are they? Yeah. Do you guys know anything more on this token? It's wrapped in at 388. Let's have a look at the white paper. UN Federal Reserve is a banking SAS company built on blockchain technology, blah blah, ranking ability design for smaller US Treasury chartered banks and non-bank lenders in need of greater liquidity without sacrificing security or compliance. It sounds a little bit like they wanted to be an XRP wannabe. Let's just go back to that white paper in a sec. Just looking at this for you guys. Sorry about the silence. We need Ronaldo in here, just doing some music in the background for us. No, I don't think it's anything to do with it. I think it's just the name of it. It's nothing to do with the Federal Reserve. I think it's just something that, some guys just, turn around and said, right, I'm going to create this coin. And they're an XRP wannabe. The fact that they are 300, I mean, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. So I would say it's like a medium cap coin, medium to low. To get to 388 is pretty big. They've got to be worth something. What's the market cap? 54. Well, yeah, 54.5 million. So it's not massive, is it? Current circulating supply. Yeah, nothing to say really on it. Let's have a look at the let's just look at what they're up to at the minute. So this is the ICO. I think this is the coin offering, and they always do come down. It just is as it is. You look at all the coins in the history. Very rarely do they just fly up. I think Chainlink did. It's the only one that I know. But yeah, they come down. It looks like it's found support. Yeah, histogram changing. Whilst the price is holding, the histogram's going down, kind of giving us some kind of bullish divergence, if you like. But I wouldn't trust it. It's not something that I'd trade. It's something that I'd stay away from until we get more information. A little bit like this one here that I was asked to look at by, um, was it Chris? Chris looked at it, wasn't it, Mike? I know it's damn near impossible to tell anything. It's not a moon shot. Just hoping there is a use for the coin. Yeah. I the fact that, like I said, the fact that it's got to kind of 388 on coin market cap isn't an easy feat for a coin that's going to go to zero. It's not an easy thing. So it's made its way up this far. So um, I yeah, if it's something that you've read up on and you like the idea, then stick a couple of % of your portfolio into it, and just, if it's something you really want to do, and that's, yeah, I wouldn't put on, I wouldn't like start sticking all my money on it. I think there's hope for it. But these things take time. These things take time. All right. Great. Thanks for the look. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't give you any more, and I'm sorry I can't give you any more on the on that UTME either. There's just not enough to go on. There's just not enough to go on. I mean, if you ask me to look at BNB, then we can go back and I can start talking about, where we're going to go and the projects that it's going to come up with. But yeah, there's not really a lot there that I can give you. I wasn't expecting this to be a proper chat and a proper live stream, but it's turned out okay because you guys have interacted. So that's good. It means that I'm okay. I don't like the fact that I'm up there. I seem to be far up. I think I look a little bit stupid. So I think what I might do is bring myself. Don't know where to go. Up there? I'm in the way up there, aren't I? Don't know. Down here? Who knows? Yeah. All right. Guys, you've been really helpful. Yes, thank you for taking a look. Appreciated. Yeah, cool, Chris. Mike, thanks for coming on. Chris, Phil, excellent. You guys are great. Thank you. And thanks everyone for liking. I think I got 5 likes, which was great. Yeah, so that's it. I guess it's time for me to head out. Is there anything anybody else wants me to look at? Anybody worried about anything? Are you overly anxious about any investments that you've invested in? I know a lot of people are. I know people are ringing me, texting me, friends that are close by, constantly are on my case. Yeah, worried about things. Looking forward to the future streams. Thank you, Mike. Are you a GME AMC trader? I am a hodler of these coins, and as it goes down, I will hodl more. I support them because I think that GME are incredible. They have got great potential. I'm saying potential as if like they haven't reached it, but I think they really have. But yeah, I'm a hodler. I am a hodler. And yeah, as they go down, I'll just buy more. I'll just buy more because you don't overstretch yourself to the point where you can't buy when you need to. So yeah, if I don't know if you've seen my previous live streams, but this is something that I bring out on most of them with GME, is that when you type in GameStop for their website, it comes up a retail company, and so they're no longer just gaming. They're no longer just a game shop. It's more like Toys R Us. The sort of things that they do. If you turn around and type in here, clothes, for example, and it brings up all of the clothing. It tells you up here that there's 3,233 results just on clothing. Pick another topic. Electronics. 2,621 just on electronics. Okay, it's bringing up a load of games here, but you've got like 110 pages full of stuff. They've got televisions. They've got everything. Let's go up to electronics here. Cameras, wearables, GoPros, headphones, home audio, sound bars, surround sound systems. They've got it all. So they're I'm really looking forward to the future of them. Okay. Anyway, just got t-shirts from Tuesday. Nice one. That's good. So GME 192.4. Is that a price prediction? GME? Oh, no, it's not. It's a current It's the current value. Look, it's going up today. Look, it's good. Um, it's good that you got a t-shirt though. I wouldn't mind getting my own t-shirt for when I do my live streams. So I should really get a GME t-shirt. I need to probably speak to Jamie, Trade Spotting, and get him to send me some merch. Okay, so there's that. 192.4 is pretty much where we are now. We're breaking that. We're on the daily as well, so that's a nice percentage. I said a minute ago, actually, didn't I, when I came down here? I said we'll end up finding ourselves back up and sort of going into the neutral territory. I said that. Just got to rewind it or look at my previous one. Oh, I love it when I'm right. It's great. It feels so good. Yeah. This is the W pattern, which I feel is going to play out, and if it does, then we can see highs. Yeah, see highs of just based on that same thing that I did earlier with that other stock that you wanted me to look at. What was it called? UTME. I did that that trade there. So go to trend line, stretch him out a little bit more from there to there, be the breakout. From there to there, price prediction of 446 happening approximately. Let's give it a time as well. You heard it here first, right? Alright, happening on, if it ends up following there, so I'd say roughly approximately, hang on. So if that was, yeah, hang on, let's just work this out. So that's 132%, but from there to there, let's do another one. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the width of that, and it's saying that it's 59 bars from point to point, right? So what I'm going to do is just get rid of him, and do 59 bars again, which is there. I'm going to go from the peak, 59 bars. Will take us to the very end of August, funnily enough. So hopefully by the very end of August, 31st of August, we could potentially see prices of around about $440. Should this be indeed a W pattern playing out, which I think it is, given the bullish divergence is happening, actually, I think. No, it's not quite, yeah. Given the fundamentals that we've looked at, and that we're going to look at tomorrow as well on GME, I think that, yeah, we could see this side action now for a few days and then eventually going up, and end of August, just beginning of September. Yeah, we can see prices are going up there. There we go. Okay, cool. That's that one. Any thoughts about potential crypto dividend? Any thoughts about the potential crypto dividend? No thoughts on that. I'm assuming that you're on about the NFTs for GME, what they've been doing there. When they get a good inventory of PC parts, they will make a decent amount off that, I think. Yeah, I do agree. Nvidia and the graphics cards and all the rest of it are starting to chill out a little bit because it was impossible to get hold of a graphics card for ages. And now GME have also selling graphics cards and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that too. I think that's a nice target. I think that it's realistic as well. I don't think it's just FOMO or an unrealistic target. It's not like I'm saying it's going to go to 1,500, $2,000 in like the next 3 weeks or something. I'm just being real with you, and that is where I can see it. That's where I can see it going. It's already made those highs in the past. And yeah, and the pattern is playing out as a W. So if you go to the weekly, it's just nice. Just looks beautiful. So if I get rid of those charts now, you can see it playing out. Yeah. Normally the second part of the W needs to be higher a little bit, and it is. If it plays out, which is great. Okay, it's good that it came down here earlier the week. So whilst people were worried, it's nothing to worry about. I don't believe at all. It's just gonna. I think it's just gonna play out nicely. The histogram's going red as the price is coming down. You know, as I say, we'll end up maybe going into the middle of August there when we get the turnaround, and that's when we'll start going up. Might give us time to get in and get some more shares into GME. You know, if it dips down a little bit more, we can buy more on the way down, which is good. Dollar cost averaging. Jeff Smith, why 59 bars? Sorry, I missed that bit. Okay, cool. Why 59 bars? The reason why, my friend, is because what I was doing is, so this W pattern here that was playing out, it's the breakout here, so that would be kind of your line there. Your breakout point would be there, and then your measured move goes from there to there. And what I did is I've got my my daily chart, and I've looked at the in fact, if I just delete that and get rid of it, and I've looked at the amount of candles because there was a potential this was going to be a cup and handle, isn't it? But obviously that's out of the window now. In my humble opinion, this is why I was saying, basically, if you bring up this one here, this chart, this if you go to, I think it's in there. Where is it? It's in there. Yeah, there you go. So date, price, range. Okay, means that you can go to a candle, where it is, and I wanted to go from the sort of like where the W formed, which was around about here, to where the middle of the W ended, and it showed me 59 candles to that green one there. That's 59 bars, 59 candles or 59 periods. In this case, because we're on the daily, it's 59 days that it took us to get from the first part of the W made. Okay, it would be unusual to have a W go like this and then go up like this. You know, being that tight isn't likely. What's more likely is that you're just going to get a not a symmetrical W, but kind of one where the second part is a little bit lower, and W's are normally, you know, quite nicely, looks like a pair of boobs, doesn't it? I don't mean to be, you know, a bit crude. So why am I carrying on drawing the nipples if I don't mean to be crude? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, right. So, yeah, so what I've done is I've done 59 candles to there, and I'm saying roughly 59 candles away would make that W a nice, perfect textbook style Adam and Eve or W pattern, and then I did the measured move up. So the 59 candles took us to the 31st of. There you go. That's it. Thanks for that explanation on the nipples. Yeah, detailed description. Well, what they do, you see, is they tweet. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for guys for coming on. That was good. In fact, to be honest with you, whilst I wasn't planning to speak with anybody, I've even given it a title test stream ready for tomorrow's GME news, which I'm not going to give you yet because I don't really know it enough to be able to start talking about it now. But this has been a pretty cool stream. We've got 8 concurrent viewers, which is nice. 16 playbacks. I've only got 6 likes though. 6 likes, and I've got all you guys watching. What's going on? So yeah, hit that like button, please. So tomorrow, what my plan is speak with Trade Spotting, speak with Rocky Outcrop, who are my 2 good friends, and and yeah, speak with my 2 good friends, and make sure that when I come on, I'm not treading on their toes, and likewise, some of their viewers might enjoy what it is that I want to bring out. And yeah, so I just need to go away and just do some more research on it so that I can speak properly, because I don't really fully understand what it is that I want to talk about. I only kind of got an idea, and I don't want to rabble on and start giving you guys misleading information and talk out my ass, as it was. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be the day where I'm going to I'll go over everything that I want to go over and talk about what it is I want to talk about. All right, guys. So cool. Stay gold, Tony boy. Kame. Hey, Kame. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Every time that I do a stream, Kame always comes in and just gives me that bit of encouragement, which is cool. And I bet I've got some more likes now, so thanks. That's it, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, but I will put out there a scheduled live stream so that we can stick to it and you guys will know what time. But I just need to speak with Rocky and Trade Spotting first. All right. I am out with that, and I'm going to say goodbye and thank you again for coming on. Feel free to just go to the beginning and play it back. You're welcome to, obviously. That's what it's there. I'm going to leave this up, even though it's called a test, because I've enjoyed today. All right, guys. Good to speak to you all. electronically, and yeah, none of that was financial advice. It's just the things that I see from the screens. All right, I have to say that because I don't want you suing me or or coming around my house trying to beat me up. All right, speak to you later, guys. Thanks, bye.